Come on then, mate. What do you want? Does anyone else around us know?
Hunter, was it? Thank you for not making a bigger deal about my arrival. I know my presence unnerves many.
You surprised me earlier, and I do not like surprises, but any friend of Peter is a friend of mine.
I am relieved to hear it. You have a wonderful home and a great many resources. I look forward to making use of them.
How do you think you will help?
I am the world's foremost authority on vampire physiology. Blade knows a great deal about vampire rituals, habits, and social order, but he doesn't understand their biology.
Why should that matter?
In a sense, you could say Blade can take a vampire apart, but he can't put one back together.
I do not want to put vampires back together.
Of course not. Let me put it like this. If you understand the structure of an organism, you'll know its weak points, where to push so it falls apart. This is what I offer you.
Then let me officially welcome you to the Midnight Suns.
You will not regret this. Now, can you show me where we keep the prisoners? I would like to feast.
What?
Only kidding. I think you'll be happy to know that I've actually already started researching vampire biology.
That sounds like good news.
Unfortunately, I also have bad news. I've been tinkering with a prototype gamma serum that suppresses the effects of sunlight on vampiric membranes. The vampires have taken that from me.
Then we must take it back.
That is why I'm here. And I would love to get back to that research. Unless you have further need of me.
Oh, I do have some questions,
I want
actually.
to know a little more about you first.
Naturally. I am an open book.
Oh, my days.
I have heard you called a living vampire. What does that mean?
It means that unlike most vampires, I have a pulse.
How is this possible?
Most vampires are tied to the supernatural realm. They are undead creatures. My gifts are a boon of science. I am wholly unique in that way. Quite literally a freak of nature.
Who were you before you became a vampire?
I was born with a rare, degenerative blood condition. My disease would have proven fatal if I had not taken matters into my own hands and experimented on my body using vampire bat DNA. I cured.
Sorry, mate. I didn't mean to skip you there.
You seem to know Blade and Spider-Man well. What is your impression of them?
When I first became the living vampire, I struggled with my baser instincts. It took me a while to maintain control over my appetite. Spider-Man and Blade were the first two heroes I encountered, and they protected many innocent people from my wrath.
You mean they fought you?
Yes. But I am grateful because they encouraged me to become a better man. Though I wish Blade's approach hadn't been nearly so ferocious.
Yeah, well, he's like that.
I would like to know more about your capabilities.
Like a traditional vampire, I possess enhanced strength, speed, and acute senses. An accelerated healing factor allows me to bounce back from otherwise mortal injuries. And while I cannot fly in the traditional sense, I have the psionic ability to glide over great distances.
Do you share other vampiric weaknesses?
One of the advantages of being a living vampire is that I do not have those Achilles heels. I could drink holy water all day, and a silver bullet stings like a lead one. One slight exception is daylight. I do not burn under the sun, but my eyes are sensitive to the light, and my powers are somewhat dampened during the daytime.
Do you have to consume blood like any other vampire?
Regrettably, not only do I need to consume human blood, I crave it. But you do not need to worry. I keep my cravings in check these days, and only feed on those who prey on others.
I mean,
Never mind. I will let you settle in.
Happy to talk anytime.
so the best of the worst. Can't really fault him.
I've been trying to puzzle together where the Salem Coven hid the moon seal from Shaw.
Have you discovered something?
Shaw's drawings. He was looking for the Salem witches who had gone into hiding.
Who might help us?
But they told him nothing. And where he failed, we may still find the answers we need.
I do not follow.
We're going to make a magical phone call. Find each witch warren using Shaw's maps, and collect a sample of soil from each. Soil stained with a witch's lifeblood is a powerful magical catalyst. It may be enough.
Okay.
Study Shaw's maps and bring back a sample of soil from each witch warren. That soil may be potent enough to commune with the Salem witches.
Right, okay, right.
Doctor,
Oh.
meet the doctor. Now, the Abbey has as many PhDs as you'd find on your average golf course.
We've met. Dr. Morbius. So good to see you again.
Doctor Strange, still patrolling the spiritual realm, I see. I'd love to get set up as quickly as possible in here. Start learning the lay of the land so I can help out.
Well, set up your little test tubes anywhere you'd like. Just don't touch any of my stuff.
And there are several mystical artifacts in here that no one should look at directly.
Don't look and don't touch. You really know how to make a colleague feel at home.
True.
Just remember that's only an expression. And you don't actually own any of this.
But we really are glad to have you.
I can tell. Checking in on me already, Hunter? I haven't had time to get into trouble.
You can never be sure.
I suppose. What can I do for you?
I was just checking in, to be honest.
Never mind.
Happy?
Right, but it says I can
Yeah.
talk. I can't talk.
Happy?
Stephen, have you worked with Morbius before?
Oh, yes. He is a formidable ally. He once assisted me in a battle against a Fear Lord from the Dream Dimension.
Fear Lords are powerful foes.
Yes, it was a boisterous battle, so I was pleased to have Morbius at my side. Undoubtedly, he will be a favorable ally against Lilith as well.
So you have no reservations about letting him stay in the Abbey?
None at all. As long as he doesn't grow too hungry, we'll all be fine.
Wait, what should we do if he gets hungry?
We should all be on guard.
Stephen, I need details.
As with any vampire, he could lose control and eat every one of us, but I do not think that will happen.
I like confidence.
What is on your mind, Doctor?
Shh. just stand here with me a moment. I want to see if you can sense what I'm sensing. Yes, I can see you feel it too. The magical energies that flow through the ether into the sanctum grow stronger. I've been locked away from them for too long, but when Tony and I complete your armor, it will be only a matter of time before we retake the sanctum. My mind races with nervous excitement at the thought of stepping back into my great cosmic library to stand in my power once again.
Right now, I feel your excitement, and it is inspiring.
Excitement is a contagious emotion, one I'm happy to share with you.
Oh, shut up,
I
man.
was so used to seeing the future, anticipation became a foreign sensation. Now that's all I feel. When I finally regain my sight into our many possible futures again, I'll finally be able to exhale. Until then, I must wait with bated breath, keeping faith that you will deliver a victory to us.
I hope so.
May the Eye of Agamotto watch over us all.
Does half waffle, doesn't he?
Tony, what is your impression of Morbius?
Well, we've never actually met, but Strange talks highly of him.
I am uncomfortable inviting a vampire to live in the Abbey.
Hey, I know what you mean. Half the people on my board of directors are vampires. Not literal bloodsuckers, but they definitely try to sink their teeth into you. Or your pocketbook.
Maybe.
The guy's a freak, no doubt. But every genius is. You should have seen half my professors back at MIT. Or that Tony Stark guy who's always in the news. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've read a few of Morbius's papers on DNA manipulation, and it's years ahead of anyone else. He could be a valuable asset.
So you think we can trust him?
No.
Well, I never said that. But he could be useful.
It's a good... what do you call it? Analysis? I don't know.
As long as Morbius is around, Hunter, you better watch your back and your front.
Oh, you just are a bit... just like, shut up, mate. Oh, it's Charlie.
It was hard enough getting used to the Midnight Suns. Now we have doubled in size.
You are one of the Midnight Suns.
Now, yes, but not at the beginning. I was the strange woman who spoke to no one. It must be worse for you, Hunter. All the faces are new, except for Caretaker.
I enjoy meeting new people. It keeps me grounded in this century.
I also came here knowing only Caretaker. And what did I do? I hid in my room for weeks. I will tell you a secret. Do not laugh. I have a tiny envy for how you make friends so quickly.
How so?
It comes so easy to you. Even when you are a bat. You are a likable bat.
I am glad to hear that, Ileana.
Of course, you have bitchin' swords. That is automatic likable for me. I meant with the others. Whatever you're doing, keep doing. Don't waste the time hiding in your room.
Don't really have a choice.
A thoughtful gift.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shut you up there.
Anything else on your mind?
What happens if Hydra successfully replicates Morbius's prototype sample?
Sunproof vampires seem like a bad idea for all involved.
Maybe not for the vampires.
For now, it's just a scary theory. Even if it works, there could be side effects, like new breed vampires bursting into flame upon contact with oxygen. Yeah, wishful thinking, but prototypes can be unpredictable. Just to ask Hank Pym about Ultron.
Who's Ultron?
Thanks, Carol.
Why is
Catch
that
you
not
later.
a question? Hunter doesn't know, does he? I mean, I know Ultron.
Sorry we didn't give you a heads up before. You know, about bringing a vampire into the Abbey. It all happened kind of fast.
Are you sure we can trust Morbius?
Yeah, Morbius has his demons, but he's a teddy bear. A snarly teddy bear. With fangs. But there's stuffing in there, somewhere.
This is not helping your argument.
What I'm trying to say is that Morbius has a good heart. And exceptionally good blood.
Good blood?
Yeah. Whatever Morbius did to transform his body infused the heme in his blood with curative properties. I'd love to help him study it further, if I ever have the time. Since we're fighting new breed vampires, we'd do well to have a living vampire in our corner.
It's not a bad point.
Blade, are you actually comfortable with Morbius living here?
Comfortable? I'll never be comfortable around that monster. But if I'm being generous, he could be useful.
If this was a mistake, let me know. We will do whatever you think is best.
Hey, I don't want that responsibility. If this goes south, I'm not taking the blame.
No, you aren't put on you.
What exactly is your history with Morbius?
I don't like getting into that.
But the two of you have fought before. What makes you think we can trust him now?
I never said we could trust him. If that man loses control to his bloodthirst, I'll end him myself. But the vampires are using his experiments against us. We need him to clean up his own mess.
So Morbius is just a tool to you?
Call it whatever you want. I call it practical.
Always the charmer, Blade.
Which sign? This must be a warren. The soil Agatha wants must be nearby. This is one of the witch warrens. What terrible fate did this witch suffer?
There's another one at the lake. Where am I? Let's go up here. Where's that green line?
Which sign? This must be a warren. The soil Agatha wants must be nearby.
That's 2 of 4.
This place resembles one of Shaw's drawings. You are not forgotten.
Where were the other two? Oh, his drawings aren't there anymore. How do I see his drawings? Oh, the picture here.
How long did the Salem witches hide here before meeting their end?
Where is that? There's torches and there's a hole at the other end of the torches.
This place looks so lonely. How long did the Salem witches hide here before meeting their end?
Definitely got that one. So I got that one there. Got the one there. So is there one over here? Surely not. Am I stupid, man? I swear I'm stupid. I just need to find one. I'm just missing one. How can I not know where the last one is? Oh, I swear it's around here. Could be the standing stones. It might not be. Unless I picked the wrong one. I've got confused. Oh, it must be here. This seems like a witch kind of place. No offense to them. It's got the torches. Nice, alright.
This is one of the witch wardens.
That's 3. 3 out of 3.
What does Agatha want with this soil?
Can we fast travel? No. Oh, I can just cut it out of the video anyway. If you're watching this stream though, peek on you. You're gonna have to watch a man run through a garden basically. It's just prime content. That's why we're here.
I have collected the soil you asked for, but you never told me why we are doing this.
Soil stained with a witch's blood is potent stuff. In the wrong hands, it can be very dangerous. In the right hands, well, I just hope it's potent enough.
This is going to help us find the moon seal?
The Salem Coven stashed it away, somewhere safe. I'm thinking the best way to find out where it is to ask them directly. Meet me at the elemental altar.
Oh my days, we're doing bloody everything tonight.
What is all this?
Everyone knows you can't commune with the spirits without plenty of candles, dear. Witchcraft 101. I would stand back if I were you.
I expected a solemn ritual, but I think you are enjoying this.
I haven't been part of a seance in years. And look, it's working.
I've seen that tree recently.
Is that a tree?
That's not just any tree. It's the hanging tree. Those old girls hid the moon seal in plain sight. Shaw would have never suspected the seal was hidden in the very place he murdered his enemies.
So you tell me it's literally that tree
Where might I find this hanging tree?
the Wonder Place.
In the time of the Salem Coven, It was not far from Shaw's church. The Abbey's magic tends to rearrange things, though. You may have to explore in order to find it.
I say, I'm gonna kill you. Right, so it's not this piece of wood in here. Okay, no. Definitely have seen it recently though, so it's somewhere around this part. I would have thought. Like I said, yet again, if you're watching the stream, very boring. Oh my days, I don't even know the map well enough. That's why it's best to play a game like and keep playing it. So then you just know where you're going. Let me go this way first. Find your hanging tree, man. That looks like a hanging tree to me.
This must be the hanging tree. How many innocents died under these branches?
Too many. What? What do you want me to do? Oh, okay.
From Transia in the hands of the Knights of Wundagore to the witches of Salem, that seal has covered quite a bit of ground. Despite Shaw's evil, the Coven protected it to the last. You've seen Cathan's corruption spreading on the outskirts of the grounds. Take this seal to the reflecting pool. Your next trial waits for you there.
Way. Finally done it. It's gonna be there. Oh, would you look at that? Hello, Agatha.
Remind me about this.
Now that you have the moon seal,
Great chat. Don't really want to do this now. Let's go. Why is my cursor on there?
Ominous indeed.
Exactly, man, that's what I'm saying. There we go. Trying off the elder goods. Hippios. Purify that which is corrupt. Recommended play level 12. Current play level 14. We all know what's going to happen next. A lot of exploring to be done. Defeat 16 Lilin within 4 turns to complete the trial.
Hypus was among the first of the Elder Gods born at the dawn of our world. And unfortunately for him, he was also the first among them to die. He was consumed by another Elder God. In this case, his own brother, Set.
Lovely.
Not his own brother, Set. Oh, that is a very powerful.
I saw a movie like that once, centuries.
What now?
were too weak for this fight. I am impressed.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Doesn't kill him. Oh. What is this? But I thought the dog couldn't use them. We'll leave it there then. Right.
Hold the line.
It's going to be
The
quite.
consuming Hypus, Set absorbed his presence but also the downfall of the Elder Gods, as they turned on one another and became demons.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Come on.
You're not a vampire. This is the least I can do. This is a serious predicament for you.
Knockback and quick. There's no one to finish off though. It's 40 damage. A slight predicament here. I've defeated 8, so I'm halfway there. I need to save these. Yeah. Oh wait, I've still got one card play there. So may as well use it. And we do have a move. Does it spawns another? That's 40 damage. 71. I need to KO something. You know what? We're just gonna do him.
was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed.
Do that. I resist it as well. Didn't resist that. That's a lot of damage.
Embarrassed by your weakness.
Oh, disintegrated. Didn't realise I'd Guardian Strike.
I mentioned during the last trial, with most of the Elder Gods corrupt, he released their energy back to the stars.
And now they're silent.
Who am I to speculate on their intentions? So far, I'd say things have worked out to your benefit.
I hate this bloody wounded thing. Maybe the bane of me. I killed Charlie. Glad we can do that, guys.
Child, I feared the servants.
Well, I don't want to use the concealed one now. Oh. So duty. That's 2 more, so it'll be 13. These 2 will do a bit of damage. Should be alive though, so should be good. I think we'll be alright. But they're gonna do damage as well. Don't think you can kill him. Spawns another. What the hell? Right. Really quick.
After this, you should be all the more prepared for whatever Lilith has planned in the coming days.
Those 2 gone. He's,
my call.
I hate this wounded man. Many other quicks. Oh, Blade Storm. Could be perfect. So we can get 3 there. That's 2. Gonna get a 3 then.
Hope for a challenge. Once again,
Can't just resist it. And then if we hit them, still not gonna kill them. Do that. We do that. Then we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do that.
Return to your mother.
And then do that.
Now that was something.
Then we can do that.
Light is ours. I see not much has changed among the world's
Well, that wasn't
fanatics.
smart. Shouldn't have done that. Really shouldn't have done that.
I'm sure hippies
Passed.
will be pleased. You've proven yourself more than capable.
Bloody hell. Talk about making it harder for yourself. I think that's a fair rating to what I just did. So oh.